Look at the modern corporate data center. We build massive, glowing digital fortresses to house our most valuable assets and keep threat actors out. Organizations spend millions of dollars wrapping these facilities in layers of digital armor. We buy next-generation firewalls, deploy strict endpoint security, and align with complex compliance frameworks, assuming those investments buy absolute safety. But attackers rarely bother storming the front gate. Instead, they bypass millions of dollars in defenses by looking for a single, incredibly mundane oversight: one missing software update. The moment a flaw in an operating system or application is discovered and made public, a ticking clock begins. This is patient zero for a cyber attack. Within minutes of that announcement, attackers deploy automated scanners. As you can see, sweeping energy waves constantly probe the global internet. They aren't targeting your company specifically. They are simply searching thousands of interconnected nodes for any weak, unpatched system. Delaying a software patch creates an immediate vulnerability. You enter a countdown where automated tools hold every advantage, striking the moment they detect an open window. Once an automated tool finds that outdated software, attackers slip quietly inside. Because they used the known software flaw to enter, perimeter alarms and firewalls often register the activity as normal traffic. With a foothold established, the threat moves silently across the network. The attackers map out servers, locate sensitive databases, and quietly escalate their privileges, jumping from one machine to the next. Then, the trap snaps shut. Employees arrive to find rows of monitors suddenly locking with aggressive red warning screens. Ransomware has deployed across the environment. The consequences are immediate and severe. Operations halt entirely. Customer data is encrypted and exfiltrated, leading to massive financial hemorrhaging and long-lasting reputational damage. This catastrophic failure rarely stems from a highly sophisticated cinematic hack. It is the direct penalty for ignoring a software fix that the vendor had already provided. You might wonder how an organization with expensive security and strict compliance systems allows this to happen. The answer lies in confusing two distinct disciplines. On the left, vulnerability management acts as a diagnostic tool, scanning and pointing out an open digital door. On the right, patch management is the active process that physically closes and locks that door through software updates. Teams often cripple this defense by relying on slow manual deployments, completely ignoring third-party applications, or intentionally delaying critical updates because they fear disrupting daily operations. Knowing you possess a critical security flaw offers zero protection. You must have a rigorous operational process to eliminate it. To stop this chain reaction of vulnerability and exploitation, organizations rely on a systematic 5-step solution. This workflow starts with Step 1, Asset Discovery. As you can see on this network map, you have to discover every device, endpoint, and cloud workload. You cannot protect a server you don't know exists. Step 2 is Vulnerability Identification. The system scans the populated map to pinpoint the exact missing patches, finding the gaps before automated hacker tools do. Step 3 brings us to patch testing. Here, the update package runs through a stress test in an isolated environment. You have to validate the fix to ensure it won't crash your operating systems or applications. Step 4 is deployment. Once validated, the update rapidly expands outward through an automated rollout, instantly securing endpoints and servers across the entire environment. Finally, Step 5, monitoring and reporting. This persistent dashboard tracks your patch status continuously, which is required to maintain strict compliance with frameworks like GDPR, HIPAA, and ISO 27001. Executing these 5 steps consistently turns routine IT maintenance into an active, resilient defense mechanism against modern threats. Look at these pristine, humming server racks. This is what a fully secured environment looks like when it runs on an automated defense protocol. The math of modern cybersecurity always leads to the same conclusion. The operational cost of delaying a patch vastly exceeds the cost of preventing the breach in the first place. Prioritizing an automated patch management strategy secures your endpoints and cloud workloads long before those vulnerabilities can be exploited. Don't wait for a public vulnerability to expose your network. Contact Lumiverse Solutions today to schedule a comprehensive security assessment and let us implement a managed patch protocol that secures your systems before